Yo, 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 yo. I'm back at it, back at it, I'm back at it. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Englishmen versus Jamaican men. So I got a couple Jamaican women, yeah, and they will say Englishmen are tight. And Jamaican men are very generous. They mind their woman and look after their woman. So I'm like this now. I'm defending Englishmen because I'm English, innit? So I'm like, listen. You're mixing up the two men and the roles they have to play. And I'll explain to you now. So in Jamaica, it's a third world country, innit? And women don't generally work out there. Because obviously, because it's a third world country, so they're living in like old times, innit? Where the men then work and the women stay home, look after the kids, tidy up, whatever. So I said, listen, you can't compare the two men. Because just like you can't compare the two women, because English women, they all work. Most of them all work. And English men, most of them all work. So naturally, an English man ain't gonna mind his woman 100% because she's making an income. She's helping herself. Where Jamaican men and women, most of the Jamaican women, obviously things might have changed, but I'm just saying, for example, yeah, a lot of Jamaican men all work, yeah, and the women stay at home, cook, clean up, take care of the kids. So naturally, if the woman's at home, not making no money or making a little income, and the man's making most of the income, of course he's gonna have to look after the woman because that's his woman. So let's just say, put some figures on it. Let's just say a man's going to work every day, making £1,000 a week, and the woman's at home, sleeping, looking after the house, cooking, looking after the kids, and she's not making no money. Of course, that man is her partner. He's going to be spending money on her because she ain't making none, naturally. Otherwise, she shouldn't be with him. Now, then, when you come over to England now, the woman's making money, the man's making money. They're both going to work every day, making £1,000 each. Now, why would the man want to give the woman some of his money if she's making the same grand he's making? Do you understand? So that's the difference between dating a Jamaican man and a British man, or dating a British woman and a Jamaican woman. That's the difference. There's limited amount of jobs in Jamaica. So most women are old school, old fashioned, whatever you want to call it, and they stay at home, where the men go to work. You understand? And England obviously used to be like that at one time, and America used to be like that at one time. But where the government have pushed women to go to work and level up, most women, if not all women, are working now. So that's why men, it seems like English men could be tight, but they're not. They're just adapted to the new era, the present day times where the women work, provide for themselves, and if the man's in a position to top her up, he will top her up. But he ain't necessarily gonna go out his way to top her up because she's already making her income. She already has money coming in. If a man's making £2,000 and a girl's making £1,000, then he will probably top her up. Well, I would, because obviously I'm making more than her, innit? I'm making double what she's making. But if she's making £1,000 and I'm making £1,000, how can I be topping her up? Then she's going to have more than me. And it's not to say I don't want my partner to have more than me. But obviously, if she's good and she's got £1,000 and I'm good and I've got £1,000, then I don't need to top her up. That's why today's society do this 50-50 thing, innit? Because they know, like today's era, the young generation, they're all on this 50-50 thing, innit? Like, oh, You pay to go restaurant today, I pay tomorrow. Or we go restaurant and we both pay. Or you pay for the dessert, I pay for the dinner. You get me? You pay the rent, I pay the electric. That's how today's society is. Where back in the days, in my granddad's time, he went to work and his wife stayed at home. Do you get me? She tidied up, cooked, clean. That's how it was back then. Women didn't work. Now women work. They have to contribute. You understand what I'm trying to say? They have to contribute and play the role that the men them have been playing all for many years, for centuries, decades. So guys, tell me what you think. Peace, like, comment and subscribe.